remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember, tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember, tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember, tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember, tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember, tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember, tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Music Monday on this Monday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about try-on hauls, occasional music. You know, we got this. We got the on feeds vision. So normally what I make content about is sneakers, and then we got occasional try-on haul. You know, we got Music Monday. So pretty much tonight, this is kind of where we take a break from just sneaker talk, you know, as we get ready to prepare throughout the week, which looks like it's going to be a pretty quiet week sneaker-wise for the most part, unless we get like a shock drop or something like that. But other than that, this will be the time that I normally introduce my homie Dunks, but looks like he's probably going to be working a little bit of overtime getting to this money, so salute to Dunks. But other than that, I will say this week, I'll definitely have 2 unboxings coming for you guys this week. Ironically, this one caught me off guard. One of them you should already know because I showed you guys that I got the W. So we're going to drop that one sometime this week. And then one item that I've been waiting for a very, very long time. I'm going to go ahead and just drop that video since I've been waiting for so long. Other than that, tonight's topic, Blueface sentenced to 4 years according to what his dad posted. So we're going to touch on that. The game ordered to pay. He may have to actually give up his house over an old lawsuit that I thought that he had actually settled, but says he could give up his house to help settle the $7 million debt from a SA lawsuit. And I'm just going to say SA for YouTube purposes because you know how it is, like certain words or certain things like that would trigger it. So it's just like you got to be careful with that. And then we're going to talk a little bit of T-Pain and how the music industry is as well. And then we'll talk about Nelly being arrested and the mugshot. I mean, I'm just going to say this. What is it? A picture says 1,000 words, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure with, you know, his attorney and everything, whatever he's going to get, he'll be getting the minimum. And we'll see how that go. But I think we'll start where the action begins with Blueface. Y'all definitely smash that like button as y'all come in and out. So we'll just see how it goes. Give me like 2 seconds and then we'll dive right in. Let's see real quick. All right, cool. So we're talking Blueface. My bad, everybody. Just making sure everything was good on the front end. But yeah, Blueface reportedly hit with a 4-year prison sentence and probation violation case. Now, keep in mind, right? I want to say this. Chrisean Rock, he got 2 baby mamas. One of them's locked up. So who's got the child? Because they just had a newborn child, which I think is her best friend. But it's like, bro, if this is true, keep in mind this is all alleged and opinionated based. But if this is true, that means homie has got to do 4 years. She's facing 8 years, where she could end up getting 4 years herself. You know, that'll be something in the history of the making if they both get 4 years. You know, and I don't want that and I don't want to speak on their personal family situation, but they got a child to raise here, man. And he got 2 kids with his original baby mama. So he got 3 kids, 2 baby mamas. So he really want to make sure he there, you know, and from what I've seen, like, he's been a very active dad. So I don't think nobody's ever took that away from him. But let's see what we got through on the article here. It says Blueface has reportedly been hit with a 4-year prison sentence in his recent probation violation case tied to a 2021 incident. The controversial rapper's father shared a video on Friday, August 9th, revealing the intent of Blueface's jail sentence. Now, keep in mind, Wack 100 usually does all the speaking for Blueface. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended here. So I'm assuming if Wack hasn't spoken up, I mean, I think he has the final call. That's his manager, Wack 100, which is also the game manager, which is going to tie into the next topic. So once we get off of this Blueface joint, we'll throw it right into the game situation, which has been going on for far too long if you ask the kid, right? Now, I haven't really shared my screen on this one, so let me just get ready to share my screen because I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. So as y'all come in and out, smash the like button. Let me share my screen. We'll get right onto the Blueface joint. Let's see, sharing screen should be happening now. Boom, here you go right there. So again, y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out. So I ain't gonna start all the way over, but yeah, apparently according to his dad, he's been hit with a 4-year sentence, right? Again, we haven't heard Wack 100 come out. I think this is a dad video. We can probably play this just to see what it is. So I'm gonna see if I can play it. I think it'll cut to Twitter. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can cut the volume up if it wanna load. We'll see how it goes. Let me see. I wanna play this joint off of mute if that works.
Y'all probably tell the results. I'm gonna let. They gave me 4 years.
Bro, wait. Hold up. That boy got it. Look at his dad though. Hold up. Pause this. I thought he was bald headed, but I'm glad I went on and Biggie sized this. Pause. I thought he was bald headed, bro. But Blueface dad has got a balding blonde mohawk. You see this? Like, do y'all see this right here? I gotta put this up. Holy. I'm not judging because my hair is no better, but this caught me off guard. Like, look at his beard. Totally, you know, you can tell when somebody dyed their hair and it's not of natural color.
Y'all probably tell the results. I'm gonna let.
And he got a face tattoo too. So face tattoos is really, and I know I have no room to talk here, face tattoos is really started. I feel like there's been a strong Cali thing. They hold it down with the face tattoos.
They gave me 4 years. Good afternoon, y'all. Y'all probably tell the results. I'm gonna let. They gave me 4 years.
I mean, what was he expecting? You know what I'm saying? I think actually he was anticipated to come home in July, but seeing as how he didn't get that full release, some tells me, yeah, this may be some truth. Again, I don't know. Again, it's all alleged. It says, daddy crying because that money ain't coming in no more. The comments have, man, they're undefeated. The comments is hella undefeated, bro. It says, listen to Word P, read that one. It says, all jokes aside, I ain't even know he had a daddy. I mean, of course you know he had a daddy. He got here somehow. You know what I'm saying? The man was clearly nowhere in Blueface's life. And then they got the Malcolm X joint. Every parent's worst nightmare. I mean, yeah, no matter how much of active daddy was or not, nobody want to see their child go down the road. You know what I'm saying? So to speak, is what we say back home. You don't want to see your child go down the road. You know what I'm saying? That's something that, because honestly, while you can't completely control every move that your child makes, it's always going to be looked at on like, man, where were the parents at, you know? So yeah, it's a reflection of him, whether he did his best job or whether he just showed up when he was famous. Sounding visibly upset, his dad, good afternoon, y'all. You can probably tell the result by the way I look, but they gave him 4 years. Stay strong. Check out the clip alongside Blueface mugshot. So that's his mugshot. We're going to keep the party rolling right here. It says, Whack 100 also responded to the sentence, casting doubt on the idea that he would have to do the full 4 years. So I guess Whack 100 is confirmed it, but he's like, he's sentenced to 4 years, but with good behavior, maybe he's out in 2. He explained, he says, he got 4 years, 400 something days off. It'll come down to 3 years. He'll go to state and do a third time and be home in 9 to 10 months. So from what he's saying, he's already got, because time served. He's got time served. So he says he's got 400 some days off. He'll come home. He'll come down to 300 years. And then with good behavior, yeah, he'd probably be looking at a strong. If he don't do a full year, he going to do almost a strong 2. Says Whack 100 said Blueface wasn't sentenced to 4 years in prison for violating his probation. Said, yeah, he was just sentenced. Okay, so let me see. Can we play this joint?
All right, what's up, Whack 100? What's up with it? All right, so we just left out of court. The judge decided to violate Blueface's probation and said people are saying he's going to have to do the full 4 years in prison. Can you break it down to us?
He got 4 years, 400 some days off. Come down to 3 years. He go to state, he do third time. He be home in 9, 10 months.
All right, thank you so much, Whack.
What's up?
Got you. So like, pretty much that's Whack 100. He's been very vocal these last few years as like just a manager. You know what I'm saying? It says the sentencing comes after the rapper violated his probation in connection with assault charges he received in 2021 after an altercation with a security guard. Blueface initially turned himself in January for a different probation violation in Las Vegas. The charge was for his involvement in a strip club shooting. In that case, the rapper was sentenced to probation for up to 3 years with a suspended prison sentence of 2 to 5 years. Blueface on again, off again girlfriend Christian Rock was arrested back in June over a felony fugitive warrant relating to a drug charge after she attended one of Blueface court hearings with their child. The rapper slash reality star was arrested shortly after arriving at the courthouse in San Bernardino Valley, California, where, according to TMZ, several officers were waiting for her. So there you go. So that pretty much confirmed what we already knew. He locked up. She locked up. Let's see. Video footage showed being led away Rock in handcuffs by male and female cops. In the clip, she said, "They saying I got a whole other case caught in a effing downtown. I don't even be downtown. It's cool. I got my peoples looking into it." That's her, like, you know, she ain't worried about nothing type of response. But I mean, they ain't let her ass out either. So I mean, like, to be honest, you know, she might want to just, to be honest, to keep it 100, bro. And I've said this 100 times. When you are faced with these certain situations, one, they should be reading your rights, saying you have the right to remain silent. And you have the right to an attorney. Anything that you can and say will be used against you in a court of law. Like, I can spit that back verbatim. Yes, that's been hit with me a couple times. But the best advice they give you is just shut up, man. They already got you on suspicion, whether it's wrong or not. Just shut up and then go down there and prove your innocence. You know what I'm saying? Also, I seen it where T.I. was wrongly arrested for somebody else's thing somewhere in a whole different other state. He don't even really be in, I assume. But he was let go. He remained silent. He pretty much proved his identity, which they should have checked that upon arresting him. So, but he's tripping. He ain't tripping. And if he is tripping, he moves in silence. I feel like T.I.'s got the media training down where he doesn't got to do the wild antics anymore to prove that he's the tough guy, you know? Let me read the rest of this article, then we'll transition on to the game's situation. Says TMZ said Christian Rock and Blueface child was taken away by police Rock and was severely booked on a felony fugitive warrant out of Oklahoma. She was wanted in a state on several drug charges, including possession of marijuana with intent to distribute, possession of a controlled dangerous substance. And she says the 24-year-old has previously addressed the outstanding warrant but refused to turn herself in, saying she did not want to spend time away from her child. Okay, valid reason, but I mean, if you turn yourself in, usually you go ahead and let you, you know, they will most likely grant you bail. And with her being a mother, they probably would give her a strong house arrest, and then you can fight it. Because to be honest, that's something tells me all those drugs are something they use throughout the week, throughout the month, however they want to spend it. She took it all, and, you know, now it looks like in certain states, even if it's legal, right? If you're not, unless you got like legit off like licenses and to sell it, like say like, okay, we can say marijuana if it's legal in your state. Even still, I guarantee you they got a certain amount that you're not supposed to have on you at all times. By the police, you know what I'm saying? You can spend or whatever, but at a certain amount in a certain day, you can only buy so much. You can't buy up the whole joint. And then it do got the crazy book bag, because I seen that about a few weeks ago. Homie just out with it in the open. I'm like, bro, now you know if you get caught with that, it may be legal, but you got way more than, you know, the average person is not finna burn through that unless that's just all you do. Only people I feel like that can burn through it, people who one are just naturally, like, some people that's all they do is smoke each and every day, like cigarettes, you know? I've seen that. I'm just happen to be like, I don't see how you could do it. But, you know, I'm not that guy. And I'm not judging the people that do it. We got Manny with the kicks in the building. Says, what's the word, sold out family? What up? What up? We just diving in on this Blueface joint. About to start on the game situation. Then we'll be on this joint for like another like 40 minutes. So appreciate y'all for coming through. Definitely smash that like button. Like I said, also Manny got an unboxing coming tomorrow. Says His music sucked ass, so maybe prison can get him to learn how to actually rap. People have no chill. The internet has no chill. He says, I've been saying this. That poor child that was born into a shit luck of having these F-tars as parents should be given the right life and be put up for adoption is not even a joke. Wow, bro. All right, that's a stretch, bro. And this was all on August 9th. Christian Rock, known for Blueface tattoo, exonerated from California to Oklahoma over drug charges. Says known for a Blueface tattoo. I mean, she did go all out. I mean, not too many people tat their partner's face. Usually you get the name, but she took it to the next level. Like, she tatted right up on her throat, and then she got the joint covered up, saying she was over it. They made up, and she put it right on the side of her face. Like, then what you gonna do whenever it don't work out again? You gonna cover that up too, bro? That's what I'm just saying. Cool, man. So we're gonna wrap up this Christian Rock thing right here. Let's move on to the game situation, and then we'll cover that, and then we'll transition on to, I'll say, let's do T-Pain joint. So I think we should be good. We got the game joint on here. We already covered the Blueface joint, so think this pretty much sums it up. I'm not gonna cover too much on that one. Yeah, we played the Whack 100 situation. Just doing a little homework for myself. All right, let's go to the game, man. So it says the game ordered to return to court over further consensues of SA judgment. I'm not gonna say the word because YouTube is pretty strict on it, bruh. So, and then also they got the article on Complex says the game could give up his house to help settle $7 million debt from SA lawsuit. The West Coast rapper has to go to court in October. Man, I know he will be glad when this is over with. He keeps like, I'll say, cause I remember this happened. Like, he used to have this show for like, for the love of game or something like that. I know he had one like Marrying the Game, but then he did another show where pretty much he was trying to find the right boo or whatever, and he obviously wasn't. He was just pretty much smashing the whole entire time. If you ask me, I don't know. Maybe they call it work. But apparently with one of the chicks on the show, and this is just what and this article may break this down, but apparently with one of the chicks on the show, she claims he did like some little over-the-top stuff in the parking lot, and then she filed a civil suit, not a criminal suit, a civil suit, meaning she wants money for it. So two different things. Criminal suit mean you got to do time. Civil suit, you just owe the person money, and you won't do time unless they show that you're trying to absolutely not pay it. And then even still, as you can see, because this has happened with Wayne, where he's had a judgment against him and he never paid it, and they came and took some stuff out of his house that he wasn't even really living there. He didn't care, you know? Or maybe he did care, but he didn't really show no emotion to it. So let me read through this article real quick, and then we'll transition on to Mr. T-Pain. No, we'll transition on to Nelly and then close out with Mr. T-Pain. Says the game is set to appear in court once again to satisfy the judgment handed down against him, a SA assault case in 2016. So this has been going on since 2016, bro. So how many years is that? I'm going to do a quick math real quick. Since 2016, this case has been going on. I knew I remember this joint because, like, I could have sworn, like, the show, though, it didn't, she must have didn't file it to 2016 because, honestly, I know the show was going on before that. Well, no, it had to be going on after that, too. I can see that. So if we do, 2024, and then this was back in 2016, 8 years, bro. It's a long time to be trying to, they need to find a solution. I feel like he missed that first court. He didn't show up. And according to because he had a dentist appointment that he had to have emergency surgery. Says according to All Hip Hop, United States District Judge Mark C. Suskowski has ordered the rapper to appear in court on October 7th as the latest request by Game's accuser Priscilla Rainey is decided. So he's got to show up again to see what he got to lose, apparently. Says in June, Rainey served the rapper with new legal documents seeking to seize his residence in Calabasas, California to cover the $7 million judgment that she was awarded 8 years ago. Man, I didn't even have to do all this math. I could have just read, right? Okay, but we're going to keep it moving. It says additionally, she accused the 44-year-old rapper of transferring the home deed to to his manager Whack 100 in an attempt to block the move. So apparently she has been tried this, but Whack 100 apparently owns the home. It says Rainey first filed the case in August 2015. Okay, so this was back from 2015, seeking $10 million after she claimed the Los Angeles native SA her during what she thought was a required after hours date for VH1 reality show She Got Game. Oh, okay. So I get it. She got game, but she got him. That was the name of the show. I do remember that. This is my thing. And why I feel like this is he should have just showed up to court. He could have got this dismissed. My thing is this. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I wasn't there. So this is all alleged and opinionated based. How many chicks was on that show? I think they started out with at least double digits and they cut it down. You mean to tell me out of all of them, he liked you the best and he was doing all that in the parking lot to you? Now, I know everybody going to say, like, man, you should be the attorney doing. I'm just saying, like, some stuff you got to put two and two together. She got mad that she ain't get picked. If I had to guess, and this is all alleged, I don't know. But if I had to guess, sounds like somebody who got mad they got kicked off the show a little too early after he had already smashed the joint multiple times, but if somebody else on there was doing something else. I can't say these guys are messing with these chicks, but I remember all these dating shows from VH1 back in the day, like For the Love of Ray J. What was it? Flavor Flav Finding Love or something like that. And then the one chick, she got a spinoff, I Love New York, I think, right? So, yeah, In Love New York, I Love New York. That was a Tiffany joint. That was with Flavor Flav. And then, yeah, so they've done these type of shows several times. And then I think there's one where it was a country singer. I can't even think of the joint. He always had, was it Brett Michaels? I think, or a rock and roll star. He always had the bandana tied around his jank. And everybody was like, yo, you know that's a wig. That's a, like, he got to keep that on because his hair. I don't know, but I remember that joint. But let me read the rest of this article real quick. It says, she alleged that the Hate It or Love It, which is one of the game's major hits, hitmaker got drunk and high, following which he forced his hand inside her dress to rub her bare you know what and you know what. So he touched her front and the back bare hands. Does she have DNA of this to say that this has happened? The game denied these claims and has always maintained his innocence. So let me read through the article. It says, and a motion for a new trial was thrown out in September 2018, after which Rainey threatened to come after the game's royalties. In 2019, a judge granted the motion for the following her to collect the rapper's music royalties until the $7.1 million post-judgment interest is paid in full. Last year, however, Rainey claimed that she had only incurred $383,502 for his royalties. Okay, so he's making some dent into, well, you know, apparently if that's what his royalties are for like the year, boo, I mean, what do you mean? Like, you got no disrespect to the game, but he's got probably a steady fan base and getting a nice check, but I know he had to be pulling in, when he was on his prime, when you're on your prime, you're supposed to be bringing in the big dollars, and I'm pretty sure he was. Let's see, it says, according to the documents from early 2023, the sequential shift his focus to his label, University Music Group, in order to get the rest of her money. So she pretty much shifted her focus on the Universal Music Group, which I can only imagine how nice that went. Those guys got another type of lawyers. It says the game has been delinquent over the matter for the very beginning, vowing to not give Rainey a single penny back in 2016. So he had made it plain and clear that he wasn't trying to pay. You can't blame him. Says, don't be fooled by these allegations, says, or the dollar amount in the headlines, because I put that on my favorite auntie's poodle. This broad ain't getting ish, he wrote on Instagram at the time. He says, every girl on that show will tell you I will never touch this chick and never desire to be anywhere near her. See, that was my thing too. Why is it just one? Now, if it was 2, 3, 4, 5 pulling up, I still would have questions, but at least you got, that's like, man, ain't no 3, 4, 5 people lying now. And then it could be, you just never know. Slayer in the building says, "Yo, Sneaker Squad, what up, Slayer? What up? What up? What up? What up?" Y'all definitely smash that like button. So, look like Game's gonna, see what's up. So let me touch this other article where he could probably lose his house, and this is according to the Complex article. So I don't know, but if he's transferred even that to WAC 100, she's not gonna be able to get it because he don't own it. Like, sir, what's your home? I don't have a home. Where do you stay? Okay, cool. Whose house is that? Yeah, it's not mine. Says the Game could lose his house to satisfy the $7 million judgment he owes to the SA accuser Priscilla Rainey. Now, again, that's from For the Love of She Got Game show. Slayer says, more like game over. Chill, bro. Chill. I mean, she been coming after it for 8 years, and if all she's gotten out of 350-some thousand, again, I feel like she won it by default judgment by him not showing up. I feel like they should at least, all right, cool, let's bring him back and really see what this is about. But I guess when it's money, they don't care, versus this is somebody innocent. Because there's different levels, and I'm pretty sure different rules for a civil case and a criminal case. Again, not trying to be Mr. Attorney here, but I'm just saying. It says, All Hip Hop reports that, according to the court documents, the Game has to come to court on October 7th in Los Angeles to justify whether his mansion in Calabasas shouldn't be sold in order to satisfy the debt he owes. In July, United States District Judge Mark C., who signed the above order, served the Game and his manager WAC 100 with a notice of levy right execution from the process server over the judge's behalf. It says in it, Rainey accused the Game of transferring the deed to his home to WAC 100 so that his accuser wouldn't be able to get it. Rainey sued the Game back in 2015 and claimed that while filming the VH1 She Got Game, the rapper SA'd her. After Game repeatedly refused, the judge ruled in the favor of Rainey and awarded her $7 million, which is BS. Even still, if it's that, you should have took that to I ain't gonna say the word, but you should have took that to criminal court. You just want some money, then you're not really tripping. It says following the victory, the Game told his fans not to listen to Rainey's allegations. Says every girl on that show read that one. He says she was begging. He says she was begging for my attention the entire show, and I was ultimately the Major League Baseball curve, so that upset her. He continued. So basically, he's saying he was curving her. It says, in the years since Rainey won the lawsuit, the Game has been adamant that he won't be paying her. In 2020, he made light of the situation with a post on Instagram in which he criticized Rainey letting everyone know what he was doing during quarantine. It says, people out here dying from the Rona and blogs out here creating false narratives for the Waffle House roach who doing anything her thirsty ASS can try to take money from me. He wrote, I'm enjoying retirement. Y'all been saying she got $7 million for 7 years, and yet here I am laid up, tipsy off my 5th quarantine. He says, watching Tiger King. Bro, my thing is sometimes it's best to not say anything at all, bro. Says the same year Rainey was granted ownership of the Game's independent record label Prolific Records, well as royalties for his latest album Born to Rap. Okay, so she's supposed to get money off of that. Since the Game won't fulfill the terms of the lawsuit, Rainey sued him last year over it and won again. She still had a ton of trouble getting the rapper to pay up from the judgment. All Hip Hop reported that last month Rainey subpoenaed the kid's school district to get documents such as proof of residency and attendance records. I mean, if he got it all in his baby mama name, he ain't. Some tells me, the Game is that dude where this ain't his first time on the block with this stuff, man. So she needs to. I don't know. Maybe if he could have just settled out of court and gave her $1 million and make it go away. That don't mean you're guilty of anything. It just means you're tired of the BS. But at the same time, if you really didn't do nothing, you shouldn't pay nothing. But at the same time, I've been keeping up with this for quite some time. He claims the reason he couldn't make the court appearances is because literally he had like a dentist appointment, emergency surgery or something like that. But that judge wasn't buying that. I don't know. You got to call in though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta say something. You gotta usually if you call in and they get in and you know what I'm saying, they will say something. I've seen it just like, well, we know that. So case in point, not to put my business out there, but it's been times where I had to show up to court and I had a family emergency and I will say this, not to defend the game, but I just told my attorney, I provided the proof off rip what I was doing, why I couldn't make it. I was like, if y'all need me to do XYZ over the line, I can try, but I promise you I really don't. And he's like, no, this should suffice. You know, he provided proof. And then so he's like, all right, cool, we got the continuance. Because it's like, I was like, did he even ask for any proof? Like, nah, he didn't even ask. He just granted it. He didn't care. I was like, damn. You know, it's just as long as you were making the attempt to write. You know what I'm saying? They don't really need all that. Hey, if you can't make it, trust me. And they ask when they get off work early too. You know? I have a feeling the judges get paid salary, not hourly, because I know they will be spending just as much time as the attorneys, you know? And I know attorneys off rip, cheapest is like $250 an hour. $250 an hour of work. So, yeah. I try to stay away from them. AKA, I try to stay out of trouble. Let me read through this real quick. And then we'll wrap this one up and then go straight to the Nelly situation. It says the game could lose its house to satisfy that. Read that one. Where we at? Let's see. The essay says, according to the documents, the game has that. I think we read this. Let's see. Rainy, the game 2015. She got to go. Let me make sure I ain't cut too much off because I was just making sure I was trying to read through all this. Chantu is 100. Rainy sued game back in 2015 for $70 million. Says every go. Okay, cool. I think this is where I was left off at right here. It says in the years Rainy won the lawsuit, the game has been adamant. Read that one. So here we are right here. Says the same year Rainy was granted ownership of the games. Read that one. Says she got game to fill the terms. So I read the whole article already. So yeah, he's going out. She's gonna check that. But I mean, some tells me his baby mama's name is all over everything, and he's just been doing what he got to do to take care of his kids. Because I ain't never seen him in no legal trouble for that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he don't have that. And then one of his kids is actually a full-grown adult. So even if he was paying, you know, financially every month, that should be off the record. So I mean, it's gonna be hard to catch, especially with artists, man. Especially if he can ask some people to start paying him in cash, you'll never know. That's how they got over on a taxes situation too, allegedly. But like some of it, you don't see this. But I don't think nobody wants to show their full income, even though you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But if you can find a loophole somewhere, most likely people will take it. I'm not saying they do that, but I'm just saying they just come with the game. So let's talk this Nelly situation, then we'll transition to Mr. T-Pain and wrap things up here for the night. I'm going to be on for like another strong 20 minutes, man. I've been going in this week for sure. Hope you guys are definitely enjoying the content because, that's what I like to do for you guys. So it says Nelly was targeted by, overzealous cop and casino arrest. Attorneys say the case will go nowhere. So if you guys haven't remembered, Nelly did just get recently arrested in the mugshot. I don't know if they got it on here. And I'm going to see if I can find the joint. Like Nelly's arrested. So we'll got here. We'll probably go this from 3 days ago. I'll pull this one up for sure. And let me see if we got the mugshot. I want to go to images. Like this is the mugshot off homie. Look at this, bro. This does not look like our Nelly. Nelly usually be waved out, brushed around, always lined up. Like, bro, I ain't no genius. And I'm no detective, but I'm just saying it don't look like our Nelly, bro. Look at his eyes are pretty much glazed. And then you know what I mean? But to be fair, if you've ever taken a mugshot, those lights, they be bright, dog. So yeah, it's pretty awkward, But yeah, let me read through this article real quick, and I got another one here. I think this is where we'll start. It says, Nelly arrested while collecting 50,000 slot jackpot. So apparently he had won 50,000, and he was going to collect for it, and I guess he felt targeted. Now, this is a better picture of our homie Nelly here. It says, the hip-hop star thought his luck was in when he hit the jackpot at his local casino, but then an outstanding warrant meant he was led away in cuffs. Ain't that a bitch? Like, you win and celebrate, and then it's like, you know what? Hey, man, hey, come with us. Hey, nah, I just need my 50K. Nah, man, we check your ID. And I think that's what it has stemmed from. So it says, there really was a silver lining for the rapper Nelly when he was arrested at the Missouri casino Wednesday morning. Says the Hot in Here singer was detained at the Hollywood Casino and Hotel in his hometown of St. Louis and accused of drug possession after 4 ecstasy pills were allegedly found by the police. I mean, that's alleged. We don't know if that's true. So I don't know what Nelly does. I didn't think he drank or did any type of drugs, but then again, don't quote me. I'm not with these people. It says, but according to TMZ, Nelly has a seasonal stroke of luck. Just before his arrest, he won a 50,000 jackpot on the slot. So he had hit on the slot. Says Nelly arrested had 4 ecstasy pills, lack of insurance. Yeah, because I guess that type of stuff, which I guess you have to get from an actual doctor. Or however, I don't even know how they make it. Says the 49-year-old hip-hop store lawyer, Scott Rosenblum, told the site that Nelly was collecting his winnings when a background check revealed that he had an outstanding traffic arrest warrant, and he initially thought it was a prank when he was handcuffed to a chair. Yeah, because he probably thinking like, bro, this ain't me. Y'all made a mistake. Like, they playing, man. Let me get my money. Nah, we will, Mr. Nelly, or whatever his real name is. He says, but he had one hand free to collect the remainder of his cash. Rice TMZ says a search allegedly led to a discovery of ecstasy pills, according to a report from the Missouri State High Patrol. Nelly was later released. So he's out, says Rosenberg told the Associated Press that an officer needless ran a search for a warrant when Nelly went to collect his jackpot cash, parade him through the casino in front of the other customers. He said the officer did not have probable cause to search the performer. I am 100% confident that this case will go nowhere and will be asking for an entirety into the officer's conduct, he told AP. So pretty much he thinks that they're going to beat the case. It should be no problem. Just a minor setback. Nelly, of course, is about to come up with some nice attorney fees that he probably already has been paying anyway. So, I mean, keep in mind, it's not like he got they just said they found drugs on him and an outstanding warrant for parking or some shit, So I don't think even still, yeah, he says it goes nowhere. And apparently, yeah, I'm gonna see what all they have on him. They found that those ecstasy pills, and then there was an outstanding warrant for him. But I mean, bro, I don't think this is enough to make it stick. And I'm trying to look through here real quick to see what other 6 pages I felt that I'm trying to figure out, because I just read that joint. What else was he flagged for? I know he had an outstanding warrant, but obviously it was something that he probably thought he already took care of, bro. I don't think that's enough to arrest the guy. It says felt to run a check for warrants resulting in insurance related to an issue circular late last year, pointing that the interaction that the officer and Nelly full-fledged background check was required for him to collect the winnings, which mistakes other faucet of arrest that lawyers he claimed. So pretty much whatever was outstanding, it was enough for this. And then they alleged the ecstasy pills on him. So he got basically, I want to say 2 charges, or depending on how they break it up. But in theory, I think he will be just fine. He says, as of the writing, Nelly wasn't speaking publicly on the arrest, whether on social media or elsewhere. Last month, he and Ashanti celebrate independent arrival of their first child together with back-to-back baby showers. Okay. So I think if they haven't had a baby, it's pretty much due any day now. He should be up there comforting her, but at the same time, who said he ain't want to go and make a little money real quick. Says, in February, the couple appeared together on a track, This Little Game We Play, with Juicy J and Jermaine Dupri. So, yeah, there you go. That's with Nelly. So for the last 15 minutes, let's talk Mr. T-Pain again, I think we covered Nelly to the fullest, man. I do hope for the best. Sounds like some BS, but at the same time, judging off this mugshot, he should be happy that's all the charges he got. Cause I mean, honestly, and they said it was like 4 something in the morning. My thing is this: one, Nelly need to line up, shape up what is going on. 2, he must have stopped by for a quick win, real quick. And then 3 is like, bro, I don't know, man. You still gotta keep a low profile, bro. You got a child on the way and just had one, you know. But again, he's been a parent, you know, before, still is, so he knows what he's doing. Let's transition on to Mr. T-Pain, and we'll wrap things up for tonight for like the last 15 minutes. Y'all definitely smash that kid like button as y'all come in and out, man. Let's talk T-Pain. And he's been talking this for years, and I'm glad he put this out there for what people think the music artists make versus what you get versus what you take home. All that stuff matters, man. Says T-Pain says he accepted a 15-85 split and $40 million in first record deal. It was a huge advance. So he got $40 million, and he said he ran through all of it to the best of my knowledge. So it was a 15-85 split. So pretty much since his stuff was taken off, they were getting 85. They're going to get their money back and then some, I'm assuming. During a free game Friday sit down with La Russell and Talita, hopefully I'm saying the name correctly. If not, I'm sorry. Last month, T-Pain detailed the eye-rolling figures of his first record deal. So he's letting you know, and he's always been kind of vocal about it. Says T-Pain made a huge bag in his first record deal, although the R&B and rap artist blew through it in a short amount of time. Says while on tour with West Coast rapper Larissa last month, the artist and fellow rapper Talita sat down for a free game Saturday session to openly talk about label deals. According to the Buy You a Drink Cooner, which is basically T-Pain, one of his hit songs, his first multi-million-dollar label deal was favorable since he was 18 at the time, but he spent through so much of that money that he was eventually in the negative. Damn, you blew through $40 million and don't know what the hell you... He said he was just saying yes to everything. That's basically what that means. You ain't think about no nothing, bro. Like, he says, first deal, that whole first joint was 15-85 split, T-Pain said, but they gave me crazy money, so I didn't even care. Like, bro, that's straight up was like, all right, deal's done, here you go. La Russell asked if T-Pain had ever gotten a royalty check, which the Tallahassee native confirmed, oh yeah, a lot. I still get a lot of royalties. I'm probably never going to not get royalty checks, he continued. I had to go back at my deal. I was like, oh, I'm about to get paid. And they was like, no, the F you not, T-Pain said. And I was like, bro, there's no way. And they were like, they said, oh, there's... And they were like, there's all the way, because here's your signature and your stupid piece of ish. You stupid piece of ish. So, I mean, he's just keeping it real with himself. Like, he didn't know the business. You don't know. They put the money, hey, right here, bro. That's all you got to do is sign. They're not telling you, you're not reading to what you got to do and recoup. Kind of like a credit card situation where that interest joint, you don't think about it. They give you, let's say you get a credit card for $5,000, but interest rate on it is like 20%. That means you spend $500. They need, 20% of that back on top of the $500. And then say okay, cool. The minimum they be like, all right, you got to pay is 10%. So you paid $50. Then it's all right. Next month, same thing. Now you got that on top of it. Plus what you keep racking up. It's a snowball effective, and it's very hard to get out of. Like, I think the only way to get out of the credit card stuff, you just have to absolutely positively have to stop using them. And some places only require you to use a credit card, like if you want to rent a car. So, I mean, it's a gift and a curse. So, it's all about, I guess, trying to balance it out financially, like, responsibly. So, let me hit this real quick. It says a 39-year-old accused that he was pressured by his circle to take the money due to it being a huge advance at $40 million, but soon the amount went to complete zero. 40 million. He said 40 M's to like negative. T-Pain admitted. Like, what do you think I'm going to do with this money? Save it? I mean, that would make sense, but I guess he did not. That wasn't on his radar. Says, although T-Pain can't fully blame it on the former label, he spoke earnestly via Twitch about the enormous offers he received at the beginning of his career. During one stream session per Afrotech, T-Pain said that he was offered $900,000 and $700,000 singing bonuses from Interscope and Atlantic, respectively, but agreeing to a $20,000 advance through Akon's Convict Music. So, I mean, because he was signed to, so that means Akon had to bring up Bank too. Let me play this. Give me like 2 seconds. See if I can play this joint real quick.
Don't look for the most money.
Don't look for the most money. Look for the most opportunity. My dad was taking me to Interscope Records. Interscope Records was offering me a $900,000 signing bonus. And I turned that down. They were offering me $900,000 to sign to them for the single I had, which was I'm Sprung. No.
That was the only thing they were.
That was the only thing they were talking about was I'm Sprung. They didn't talk about future songs. They didn't talk about an album. They didn't talk about none of that. But they were offering $900,000. Akon said, bro, I got $900,000. No, he said, fuck $900,000. I got $20,000 and a career. I'm going to make sure that this $20,000 makes you the biggest artist of all time. Interscope didn't say anything about that. They said, this is a nice song. We'll give you $900,000 for that. And to this day, I've made 10 times that off that one song.
Okay, so he did go to the Akon's Convict, so he signed for $20,000, and then so he moved over to that situation. So he says he agreed to the $20,000 advance, but he said he would give him a career. So it looks like that's what kind of happened for him. I mean, hopefully, and I think that I'm not gonna say he made the wrong decision, but I mean he still blew through 40 million, bro. Let's see where we at real quick. Manny with the Kick says, "Show me the shmoney Tom Cruise voice." I mean, to be fair, what do you think you're gonna do, man? Like people saying you get this right now when you're not knowing that, hey, yeah, you could easily be like given that you're gonna probably have to pay that back over time and then some, because there's got to be some interest attached to it, bro. That's just all it is to it. I'm gonna double check, make sure I'm covering everything on this T-Pain joint, and then we're gonna be on the joint for like another 5 minutes. But I mean, at the end of the day, dog, money talks. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys don't really care. Like how many times, and if Dunks was on here, he would tell you what we seen, and even the person that we covered, Mr. Blueface, they asked him about his deal, he didn't know. Whack 100 had to come up to the Breakfast Club and explain it. And they still, like, Blueface, you get it now? He's like he didn't care whether he got it or not. He knew this what I get now, I'm good. And that's a gift and a curse too, man. But let me double check everything on Mr. T-Pain real quick. That's kind of like a little fun lesson for the Music Mondays, man. Not everything is cracked up what it's plain to be. And I remember T-Pain was like, that it dude, like him and Wayne was that, like they had a thing where it was called like T-Wayne. So like even they was on it. So like he was that dude at one point where he couldn't miss. I remember he had the one with him and Justin Timberlake. What is it? 'Cause it looks so good. Something can't believe it. Then Wayne did a remix on the joint. Yeah, so that was dope. That was a dope song. And then they could have did. Remember at one point, whenever it seemed like him and Wayne was like unreceptive, like you couldn't separate them apart. And then I know there was an album called like the T Wayne Project, and there was a couple songs, and those joints hit. I don't think that ever like actually completed the project though, but don't quote me. Manny says the first deal always sucks, but look at Shaq though. Yeah, Shaq said he blew through his first like deal that first week, the entire joint, all of it in 1 week. And he had to get a financial advisor, and he, look at him now. Now he got more deals than Diddy, Pause. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Devon says, can't believe it was dope too with Wayne and T-Pain. Yeah. And then Justin Timberlake they did a make on that joint. Hey, that's a classic song, bro. What was that one with him and Wayne too? Was it Got Money? You know it. Throw your hands in the air. Yeah, it's that they was getting ready to rob a bank. So yeah, they had some spangers, man. I said no Diddy, bro. I said no Diddy. Chill. I said no Diddy though. But yeah, T-Pain has been one of the first ones to really come out and letting you know that his deal really. So a lot of them came out. TLC came out with it. He's not the first, and it's not going to be the last person. Whether some people like, yeah, I don't have those problems, I don't have those problems, because you're still somewhat current and you're good. You didn't blow through your joint all the way. But I mean, only person I say that stay, and I'm not trying to start a war here, but the person that stay up at the tip top where it seems like it don't even matter if they're in debt to the label or not, is Drake, because he keeps able to stay relevant each and every year. And mine says, got money is what it's called. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got money, you know it. Wayne was doing that. Yeah, when Wayne hair made sense. Wayne's still the GOAT, man. I will say about Wayne, I admire his work ethic, but it's time to just stay in the feature bag, bro. I don't want to hear a whole full Lil Wayne album. No pun intended. And I love Wayne, but he does, sometimes it's okay to transition to something else. I was actually just watching that Manny Fresh and Juvenile interview on the Breakfast Club this morning. That joint was actually pretty dope and informative. Apparently Wayne and Cash Money got some stuff they gotta hash out. I feel like there's always beef between them two. At one point I remember when him and Birdman was suing each other. And then I think the label got in and just gave Wayne what he wanted. And then now they seem to be cool. They'll hang out at certain spots, but then he won't do certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Apparently, I think there may be some beef between, I guess, BG and Wayne, but don't quote me on that. Again, Wayne is an artist where, not to disrespect these guys that are also legends, but he's an artist where he's sustainable on his own. Like the other guys, not saying they're not doing good, but I mean, like, Wayne is still relevant, even though he, in my opinion, this is my thing. Every time I get ready to count Wayne out, he'll come through with a feature that's crazy. Like that one he did with Corday. That was dope. Like, he was in his prime. And that's what I said. If Wayne just stay in his feature bag for me, I think I'll be all good, man. I don't need honestly, he should have stopped it after the Carter 5 since he fought so hard for it and called it a day. I don't want to hear no other Carters. And I think we're up to 6, 7? Don't quote me. So, yeah. But T-Pain, though, to close things out, he definitely did his thing, man. And I'm glad that he still found a way to just bounce back, He's and this funny part is, every time he brings it up, he's so chill about it. He's not even like, you can tell it's like, he ain't bitter about it. He's like, he learned from it. Boom. Trying to get y'all the games and y'all don't do what the hell I did, So I definitely remember when T-Pain first came out, bro. Classic artist, man. But yeah, we coming up on that hour mark here, about another 2 minutes. Other than that, I think we got Sold Out coming out on Wednesday. Definitely got a unboxing for you guys tomorrow. And, more content on the way as usual. Other than that, yeah, normally this is where I would be, closing out with Dunks. But salutes to Dunks if he is working that overtime. Keep getting to this money, my brother, as usual. Hopefully Dunks is able to join us again on Wednesday at Sold Out. But other than that, yeah, this is Music Monday. Pretty much what we covered tonight was we covered the game and his lawsuit. We covered, obviously, Mr. T-Pain. And then we covered Blueface situation. A little bit of Christian Rock as well. Don't think I'm missing anybody else. Oh, yeah, and Nelly. We covered Mr. Nelly and his current, situation. So, again, all these I'm very curious how they're going to play out, especially with the games, because that's very interesting, but so is the Nellies. But then Blueface, we kind of know the end result for his, but Christian Rock is still on the hook, so to speak, because we don't know what's giving her hold up. So, other than that, yeah. And then, of course, T-Pain, thank you for the educational purposes, for us. But other than that, man, let's go and wrap things up for the night. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls, and y'all know this is Music Monday. I will be back again Wednesday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Until then, y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys again on Wednesday with another Sold Out, more sneaker content on the way as usual. And yeah, I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel good when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let a night know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like this.